Hey everyone, it's Julie here with Tip Ranks. Today we're taking a look at 4 top ETFs for 2026. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. Like I said, today we're taking a look at a few great ETFs for the year ahead. And get this, we're focusing on non-tech sectors. After a few years of big tech dominating the markets, we're seeing a clear rotation. Investors are shifting away from those mega cap names over sky-high valuation concerns and questions around AI returns. But the exciting thing is, non-tech sectors are stepping up, and they're benefiting from these tech advancements, like AI infrastructure, data centers, and innovation. So today, we're taking a look at 4 ETFs across a variety of sectors that could shine in the year ahead, offering growth, diversification, and exposure to the broader market rally. I found these using TipRank's ETF screener. Found underneath the screener menu, here I put in a few filters including equity asset classes, a low expense ratio, and then what focus I wanted as far as sector goes. And that gave us a list of ETFs down below. We are going to be focused on State Street's SPDR ETFs. They're one of the largest ETF providers out there with over $1.8 trillion in assets under management and low expense ratios. Of course, there's a lot of other great companies like Vanguard, BlackRock, and Invesco, but we just happen to narrow in on these today. You can follow along over on the TipRanks website or right on the TipRanks mobile app. We also just started our biggest sale of the year for Christmas, so if you've been wanting to unlock some great research tools, now is a great time to do so as they're available at 70% off. Links will be in the description down below. Now let's dive right into today's ETFs. First up is the Industrial Select Sector SPDR Fund. It trades under the ticker XLI, currently priced just shy of $157. Over the past year, it has climbed 17%, and in the last 3 months is up 1.84%. It has an expense ratio of 0.08% and does also pay a dividend, currently at 63 cents per share for a yield of 1.37%. This ETF tracks the Industrial Select Sector Index, providing a comprehensive representation of industries, including aerospace and defense, construction, engineering, manufacturing, and transportation, appealing to those interested in capitalizing on the growth and innovation within the industrial sector, which is a pivotal component of the broader market landscape. The fund includes holdings in some of the most influential and high-performing firms, ensuring that investors are aligned with market leaders in industrial advancements and infrastructure development. With 81 current holdings, the ETF has $25.36 billion in assets under management. And those top 10 holdings make up nearly 39% of the ETF. Looking at those top holdings, we have GE Aerospace, Caterpillar, RTX, GE Vernova, Uber, Boeing, Union Pacific, Honeywell International, Eaton, and Deere & Company. It is made up 91% of industrials and 8.4% of technology, 100% weighted in the United States. And on TipRank's ETF AI analysis, it does score and outperform, driven by strong contributions from top holdings like GE and Caterpillar. GE benefits from robust revenue growth and high profit margins, while Caterpillar's strategic focus on growth and strong financial performance further bolster the fund. For our second ETF, we have the Financial Select Sector SPDR Fund. It trades under the ticker XLF, currently priced at $55 per share. It has gained 13% over this past year and is up 2% in the last 3 months. It also has an expense ratio of 0.08% and also pays a dividend, currently with a yield of 1.34%. This ETF provides investors with a concentrated yet diversified stake in the leading financial institutions that drive economic growth and stability, appealing for those looking to leverage the cyclical nature of financial markets or hedge against sector-specific risks. Individuals can gain access to a basket of blue-chip financial stocks, including major banks and investment firms, which are crucial to understanding market dynamics and capital flows. It has nearly $53 billion in assets under management and currently has 78 holdings, with the top 10 making up 56%, so pretty heavily weighted there. Those top 10 holdings include Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan, Visa, MasterCard, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, and American Express. Pretty much every big bank you could think of. Of course, financial is the largest leader here at nearly 98%, with a small sliver of tech, and is 100% weighted in the United States. And once again, we have an outperform rating on TipRank's ETF AI analysis, with holdings like Visa and JP Morgan Chase contributing positively to the ETF's rating due to their robust financial performance, strategic growth initiatives, and positive earnings call sentiment. Third on our list today is the Energy Select Sector SPDR Fund, trading under the ticker XLE, currently priced above $44 per share. This ETF has gained 5% in the past year, but is down 1% in the last 3 months. It also has an expense ratio of 0.08% and has the highest dividend of our group today at 3.26% yield. This ETF is comprised of a carefully curated selection of large-cap U.S. equity companies involved in the development, production, and distribution of energy, including industry giants engaged in oil, gas, and consumable fuels, as well as those pioneering in renewable energy technologies. XLE is tailored for investors seeking to capitalize on the cyclical nature of energy markets, providing a strategic avenue for both growth potential and income generation through dividends. This ETF is definitely more concentrated as it has just 24 holdings, but does boast $26 billion in assets under management. And it is very highly concentrated in that top 10 as well, at 75%. Those holdings include ExxonMobil, Chevron, ConocoPhillips, Williams Company, Schlumberger, EOG Resources, Phillips 66, Kinder Morgan, Marathon Petroleum, and Valero Energy. It is 99.4% in the energy sector and 100% in the United States. And you may be starting to sense a theme here, as we have another outperform rating on TipRank's ETF AI analysis, with the fund benefiting from strong contributions from top holdings like Exxon and ConocoPhillips. ExxonMobil's robust financial health and advancements in technology and production provide significant support to the fund, while ConocoPhillips adds value with its stable cash flow and favorable valuation metrics. If you've made it all the way to our fourth ETF, then do me a favor and make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. Fourth on our list, we're looking at the Healthcare Select Sector SPDR Fund, which trades under the ticker XLV, currently priced at $155. Overall, it's gained 11% in the past year, and in the last 3 months is up 13%. Also coming in with an expense ratio of 0.08% and a dividend at 1.58% yield. It provides exposure to a diverse range of healthcare providers, including biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, medical devices, and healthcare providers. Investors are drawn to this ETF not only for its potential for capital appreciation, but also for resilience during economic downturns, given the essential nature of healthcare services. Anchored in the broad-based niche of healthcare, it's comprised of some of the largest and most influential healthcare companies in the United States, ensuring that the fund reflects the sector's overall dynamics and trends. The ETF has $40 billion in assets under management and is made up of 62 holdings, with the top 10 making up 58%. Those include Eli Lilly, Johnson & Johnson, AbbVie, United Health, Merck & Company, Abbott Laboratories, Thermo Fisher, Intuitive Surgical, Amgen, and Gilead Sciences. 99% is made up of healthcare and 100% in the United States. And yes, it does also score an outperform. Eli Lilly's robust revenue growth and strategic pipeline advancements, along with Johnson & Johnson's successful product launches and focus on high-growth areas, significantly bolstered the ETF's rating. So that is a quick look at 4 ETFs in non-tech sectors, including energy, financials, industrial, and healthcare, to further diversify your portfolio for 2026. Let me know your thoughts on these and what sectors you're focusing on in the year ahead. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Please keep in mind that these videos are never a suggestion to buy any specific stock or ETF, so please make sure you always do your own research and due diligence. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week and very happy holidays. I'll see you back here next time.